Yo guys, so what's up? It's Michael here, and today I want to talk about an incredible story of a friend of mine who cashed almost $500,000 thanks to cold emails, Clay.com, and one lead magnet. I think this is an incredible learning experience because you get the chance to actually understand all the pieces that are actually needed to cash this kind of amount of money using a cold email, and how everything is basically engineered together. Because again, the success is really into the details, but you don't really find these details anywhere else. So I hope this is helpful, and I hope it actually can help you to extract as much money as possible from the market, right? And let's start from the beginning, which is the context, right? And for context, what is the offer? And this guy basically is consulting app owners in getting more revenue, more retention for their mobile app. Okay. And basically, first of all, the first very interesting thing is the offer. Most agency are not really creative, right? So they usually charge something like, I don't know, setup plus a pay per lead, or most people actually charge like a retainer, right? It's 3K per month, it's 2K per month, it's 10K per month, okay? This guy actually used a setup plus a revenue share model because he maximized the profit up front, and he gets like higher LTV on the back end, which is very interesting. And I heard about many people making a lot of money with this offer because you get a lot of money up front and then you still have LTV. And the second part usually is really productized. So it doesn't take a lot of your time or a lot of employees to actually fulfill. Okay? So think about this, because most of the times you can actually turn your offering this way. Okay? The ICP, again, app owners, and basically found like a specific database and got all the app owners on Android and iOS, basically. So that from there you can get the URL, from there you can get the iOS page, the owner, the emails, the phone numbers, etc. Okay? And what is the channel? The channel is cold email. Okay? And how big is the TAM? It's 10, 20,000 companies. Even if a big portion of them is not really reachable through email, okay? Because think about it like an app owner, maybe you have like 20,000 apps, but you only find emails for, I don't know, 10,000 of them, and then you have to get them verified. You can only you can only contact people that have a verified email, right? So the TAM gets smaller and smaller, okay? And basically the winning message, it's a lead magnet. And the lead magnet, it's like this. I changed it a little bit because my friend is still running the software, so I don't really want to expose him, basically, which is, I just analyzed your app funnel with 10 different testers, and I discovered 3 major bottlenecks that are making you lose users. Can I send over what I discovered? Which is amazing. It's like an amazing lead magnet. And in particular is a, I would say, problem reveal lead magnet. Even Hormozy talks about this. It's a lead magnet where you highlight a possible problem at scale, and basically you highlight the problem, and people actually are really interested in replying. Okay? And I think there are some lessons here. So for example, the first lesson is this guy contacted the same TAM for over 2 years. 2 years. Okay? Again and again, again and again. Most people usually launch a campaign and stop. They change ICP, then they have another offer, and then they find about Cloud Code or NO10 and other stupid bullshit, etc. And they do not focus. This guy basically picked one niche, one amazing offer, and really tested the offer many times, one lead magnet or different messages, but this was the best, and hit the same list for 2 years. And it basically was telling me something like, oh, but I have people that came in the calls like 3 times. The same person forgot about having had a call with my friend and went in a call 2 times, even 3 times, or replied to the same email 10 times. Because people forget, guys. And this is the third lesson. People forget, okay? And this usually happens when you have a small TAM. Most of you actually have a small TAM. And people are like, oh, but I contact all my people. What I do next? You contact them again. If your TAM is like 10,000 companies and you have 5,000 verified emails, this list, it doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't have a due date. I don't know, you can contact them as many times as you want, right? It's the same with ads. You contact your people and you show ads to people as many times as you want. And usually there's a statistics that people buy from you when they saw you at least like 30 times. Before it was like 7, now it's like 30. It depends, of course, from the industry, the ticket, blah, 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 but you got the idea, okay? If you're running meta ads, if you're running whatever, people saw you like 10 times before jumping into a call or even buying something, okay? And it's the same with emails. And I really think this is the fourth lesson, which is emails became a display ads channel. It's like display ads. You run them with high volume as a awareness channel, and you try to maximize people that actually convert. A conversion here is an interested reply. Okay, how can you do that? Okay, usually I have 2 ways. So if you have a very large TAM, 10,000 plus emails, or 10,000, let's say 10,000 plus emails, what I usually do is I map the full list, I create 4 different variants, usually 2 value props, 2 lead magnets. I send 500 emails each, 500, 500, 500, 500, etc. And then whatever is doing one interest over less than 250 cents, I scale it. For example, let's say that I have 10,000 emails and I do a test with 2,000, 500, 500, blah, blah, blah. I do a test with 2,000 and maybe this generates 0, 1, 2, 3 replies. 500 over 3 equal to 166. Okay, so every 166 that I contact, I get 1 interest back. Now I have 8,000 emails left, and I know that I will generate 50 interested replies. It's really mathematical, but nobody really have a system to do that. And I taught the system to different 7 figures clay agencies out there, or very famous personalities and consultants into the clay and go-to-market space out there. Okay? And what if you have a small TAM? You have no luxury. You do not have the luxury to do this kind of testing, right? But so what you can do is every 15 days, let's say you can only send emails to 4,000 people, okay? You don't have the luxury to do this testing. But what you can do is you simply contact them every 15 days or every week with a different with a different angle, the same ICP with the same offer, with 10 times 15 different angles, okay? And it's even very easy to do the delivery. Let's say you have 2,000 emails, what you can do is easy. You are on a smart lead, blah, blah, blah. I don't even test follow-ups. I'm not interested in follow-ups. I just send new emails because they have higher probability of converting. And I put, I don't know, 10 days, 10 days, 10 days, 10 days, 10 days, but even for 1 year, okay? I'm You have to think like if you were like a display ad channel, like awareness channel, okay? And this is how it would work. While if you want to test first, you have a very large TAM, you simply launch one message with 5 different variants. You get the one that is winning, and that's it. You have a small TAM, okay, just create one message repeated 15, 20, whatever different times over a very long period. And you maximize the chance to actually get a reply. For example, let's say that you're selling outbound to companies, okay? Message 1 is a lead magnet. Can I send you over a list of your recipe? Message 2 is, what if, can I put you in touch with 10 people per day, 10 people per 15 qualified meetings per month, or you don't pay? Message 3 would be, what if I coach you about sending cold emails so every rep can get X number of meetings? Number 11 would be etc. Okay? You test a little different message, value proposition. One is done for you, one is done with you, one is a lead magnet, one is set up, one is coaching, one is something again. Okay? Of course, it depends from which agency company you're managing, but this is more or less how it works. Okay? And you can contact them again and again. And after a year or after 6 months, you can even repeat the same messages, like in this case. Okay? And this is how it works, guys. So don't be afraid to send more emails. Niche down, focus on one offer that works, and in particular on one ICP. It's way easier when everything gets easier when you just niche down on one ICP. Okay? And hope it was helpful. This, by the way, it's a real story, it's not something that I invented. And I think there are a lot of lessons here that you can learn, especially large TAM versus small TAM, the power of a lead magnet. I have another video about lead magnet, which is very, very powerful. And yeah, in general, to make sense, you have to sell something that is expensive, because cold outreach is very manual. So ideally, you sell something that is at least 15K, 10K. Otherwise, I don't think it makes a lot of sense. Okay? And guys, if you want to become a go-to market engineer, close a click client in under 60 days, guaranteed your money back, check the link in the description. If you're a company and you want to set up outbound or go-to market engineering infrastructure, again, you have another link. You can DM me and we can chat. Okay? See you in the next video. Hope it was helpful. Thanks so much.